force, you cannot resist it. 7 grooves, 7 reasons to move.
The tribal percussion burning bright in the jungle where the ancient calls. The force breaking through every wall of everything you thought you control. The force, the most ancient can hold. Rhythm that predates every word. The force, the most powerful herd. The force feel the djembe. The tribal groove never gonna quit. The force underground deep, real, the most primal thing to feel. The force so deep. The tribal Afro House key. The force so real, the most primitive thing to feel. Every djembe, every drum, the force always making you calm. The force always mine. The tribal Afro House divine. Black coffee in the jungle dark. The force always leaving its mark. Themba groove on the ancient floor. The force opening every door of something you forgot you knew. The force always coming through for everybody that ever needed. The tribal groove that never needed permission to make you move. The force always in the groove.
The djembe was the first language. The body understood it before the mind. The force is older than everything except Africa.
So seven groove, 7 reasons. The force working through all seasons. Of music, of dance, of ancient sound. The force, the most profound. Experience available to the body. The force never making it shoddy. Always honest, always real. The force, the most primal field. In the Congo, at the base of the ancient tree. The force setting everybody free. Without permission, without warning. The force never mourning. The loss of control, the loss of thought. The force exactly what we sought when we came here to the jungle deep. The force, the groove we keep. The force so deep. The tribal Afro House key. The force so real, the most primitive thing to feel. Every djembe, every drum, the force always making you calm. The force forever mine. The tribal Afro House divide. The force, 7 grooves, you cannot resist. The force, Africa, forever. Selva tribal.
A mais antiga sala de dança do mundo. O corpo sabe antes da mente. Escuta.
Selva tribal no coração de África. O Afro House é mais mágica. Música que força o corpo a mover. Selva tribal, o mais querer. Da experiência musical mais pura. Selva tribal, a mais bela cura. De tudo que pensávamos controlar. Selva tribal nos vai libertar. Selva tribal, sente o groove. O Afro House always on the move. Selva tribal tão profunda. A experiência que sempre abunda. Selva tribal tão profunda. O Afro House que sempre abunda. Selva tribal tão real. O groove mais sensacional. Cada djembe, cada tambor. Selva tribal, o melhor. Selva tribal, sempre aqui. O melhor Afro House para mim. Black coffee na selva escura. Selva tribal, a mais pura. Themba groove no chão ancestral. Selva tribal, o mais sensacional. Lugar para o Afro House viver. Selva tribal, o mais querer de toda a música africana profunda. Que a selva sempre abunda. A selva foi a primeira sala de dança. O corpo sabia antes de a mente aprender. Selva tribal, o groove mais antigo do mundo. Os 7 grooves, os 7 tambores. Selva tribal, as mais belas cores de música e dança e som ancestral. Selva tribal, o mais sensacional encontro entre o primitivo e o moderno. Selva tribal eterno. O DJ-3000, o Pioneer. Selva tribal, o melhor querer. No Congo, ao pé da árvore gigante. Selva tribal, sempre distante. Selva tribal, de tudo que é superficial e falso. Selva tribal, o mais alto chamamento da África para o mundo. Selva tribal, o mais profundo som que força o corpo a dançar. Selva tribal nos faz libertar. Selva tribal tão profunda. O Afro House que sempre abunda. Selva tribal tão real. O groove mais sensacional. Cada djembe, cada tambor. Selva tribal, o melhor. Selva tribal, sempre aqui. O melhor Afro House para mim. Selva tribal, a mais antiga sala de dança. Para sempre. Selva tribal. Angola, Congo, África. Roho ya Afrika ndio chanzo cha muziki wote. Mwili unajua hata kabla ya akili. Sikiliza. Roho ya Afrika katika ngoma ya usiku. The soul of Africa in every drum beat. Ndio chanzo cha hisia zetu zote. The tribal Afro
nakuonyesha Royal Africa, Royal Africa, the most beautiful car. Themba groove kutoka moyoni. Royal Africa, the most serene. The Capo piano in the jungle space. Royal Africa, finding its grace. Caiiro groove in the ancient air. Royal Africa, beyond compare. Royal Africa, haikuanza leo, ilianza milioni ya miaka iliyopita, wakati ngoma ya kwanza ilipigwa. Royal Africa ilikuwepo, mili inasogea bila kujua. Royal Africa, always true, ya kuhisi kitu cha kale na kipya. Royal Africa, the most beautiful view of Africa from the inside out. Royal Africa, without a doubt, the most powerful force in music. Royal Africa, the most basic element of the tribal groove. Royal Africa, always in the mood. Msituni wa Congo, usiku wa manane. Royal Africa, shining so fine. Muziki wa Afrika, wa kale mpya. Royal Africa, divine. Everybody that came here felt it. Royal Africa, never quit the movement, the dance, the ancient grace. Royal Africa, finding every place, in everybody, in every heart. Royal Africa, the most beautiful art of Africa, giving the world its groove. Royal Africa, always on the move. Royal Africa, so deep, the tribal Afro House I keep. Royal Africa, forever real, the most soulful thing to feel. Every note, every drum. Royal Africa, always making you come. Royal Africa, forever here. The tribal Afro House, forever here. Royal Africa, ndio chanzo cha muziki wote. Royal Africa, daima.
Boomer. Izigidi zeminyaka yomkulo, Mzimbu yayizwa ngaphambi kokuyizwa. Lalela. From my African Janetala, the drum that makes everybody move. Izigidi zeminyaka zokukhuluma, Goma the most ancient groove. Isiziba seCongo sinezelishushu, the tribal Afro House burning true. Umkulo kabla coffee usikhuluma, Goma coming through. Goma feel the tribal beat, the Afro House making life complete. Umzimbu
amagama. Umzimba wayizwa ngaphambi nengqondo. Ngoma ikhona into endala kunanoma yini. Something deeper, true or real. Goma, the most ancient feel of the drum connecting earth and body. Goma making everything ready for movement, for dance, for ancient grace. Goma finding everybody's place. Goma, Goma so deep. The tribal Afro House aquí. Goma, Goma so real. Not a performance, a ceremony. The groove is the prayer. Afro House finding its place in the ceremony of the groove tonight. Jungle ritual burning ancient bright. The djembe, the altar, the pioneer, the priest. Jungle ritual from west to east of Africa and back to the core. Jungle ritual opening every door. Jungle ritual, ritual deep. The tribal groove, the one to keep. Jungle ritual, ritual real. The most ceremonial thing to feel. Every sacred beat, every call. Jungle ritual, breaking every wall. Jungle ritual, always mine. The tribal Afro House divine. Enoo, Napa ritual in the jungle dark. Jungle ritual always leaving a mark. Township rebellion move on the ancient floor. Jungle ritual opening every door of something forgotten deep inside. Jungle ritual taking you for a ride through Africa, through time, through soul. Jungle ritual making everybody whole. This is not music. This is ritual.
The difference is the intention. Jungle ritual. Your body already knows.
The 7 grooves are 7 prayers. Jungle ritual beyond all layers of what music was supposed to be. Jungle ritual setting everybody free from the thinking, from the controlling. Jungle ritual endlessly patrolling the border between the mind and the move. Jungle ritual always in the groove. Under the canopy in the jungle mist, jungle ritual, the most beautiful twist of ancient tradition and modern sound. Jungle ritual, the most profound ceremony available to every soul. Jungle ritual making everybody whole. The Tarzan DJ at the ancient root. Jungle ritual bearing every fruit of Africa's most ancient musical gift. Jungle ritual giving everybody a lift into movement, into dance without thought. Jungle ritual, exactly what we saw. Jungle ritual, ritual deep. The tribal groove, the one to keep. Jungle ritual, ritual real. The most ceremonial thing to feel. Every sacred beat, every call. Jungle ritual, breaking every wall. Jungle ritual, forever mine. The tribal Afro House, divine. Jungle ritual,
The ceremony is complete, but the groove continues. Jungle ritual. Forever Africa.
Msitu wa Afrika wa kale, muziki unauliza mwili kusogea. Sikiliza. Hey, yeah.
kuwepo baada ya muziki. Lakini kwa wakati huu muziki na msitu ni kitu kimoja. Ili nasogea bila ruhusa, msitu giving everyone the chance ya kuhisi kitu cha kale sana. Msitu the most beautiful dance between the ancient and the now. Msitu showing everybody how to move without thinking twice. Msitu the most ancient advice. Kwenye mti mkubwa wa msitu, msitu playing the most beautiful groove. Muziki wa Afrika ya kale, msitu always on the move towards something deeper, true and real. Msitu the most ancient feel of being connected to the earth. Msitu showing everybody its worth. Msitu so deep, the tribal Afro House I keep. Msitu so real, the most forest thing to feel. Every tree, every drum, Msitu always making you come. Msitu forever here, the tribal Afro House forever clear. Msitu Afrika, muziki wa milele. Msitu daima. Daima.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7 grooves that force you to dance. Seven shafts of light in the jungle deep. 7 grooves the tribal house to keep. 7 reasons to move without thinking. 7 ancient drums without blinking. In the darkness of the Congo tree. 7 shafts of light setting you free from everything you thought you control. 7 grooves the most ancient and old. 7 shafts, shafts so bright, the tribal groove burning through the night. 7 shafts, always real, the 7 grooves you're forced to feel. Every shaft, every drum, 7 grooves always making you come. 7 shafts, always mine, the tribal Afro House divine. The first groove was the djembe speaking. 7 shafts always seeking the body that needed to move. The second groove, the deepest groove. The third groove was the jungle call. 7 shaft breaking through every wall. The fourth groove was the ancient bass. The fifth groove finding every space. Groove 1, the djembe at the root. Groove 2, the bass below the boot. Groove 3, the jungle calling. Groove 4, the body falling into movement without choosing. Groove 5, no longer refusing. Groove 6, the complete release. Groove 7, the tribal peace. Of everybody, 7 grooves never making it shoddy. Always honest, always real. 7 shafts, the most ancient deal between the jungle and the human form. 7 grooves beyond the norm of what music was supposed to do. 7 shafts always coming through in the Congo jungle at the root of time. 7 shafts, a golden light divine. The 1000 DJ at the ancient tree. 7 grooves setting everybody free. The Pioneer playing 7 deep grooves. 7 shafts, the most beautiful moves of Africa into the world beyond. 7 shafts of everything we're fond of, about music, about dance, about soul. 7 grooves making everybody
2026. The 7 grooves that force you to dance without noticing. Djembe music, music.